What's up, Buttercup? I crack myself up. Hi, it's Emily. Welcome back to Crafting with Emily. This is Tulip. She's very excited that I am home. Today we are going to do an unboxing. This is my first unboxing on the channel. This is going to be very casual, just like everything else that I've done so far. I have 4 Kurtis Rykovich damsels to unbox with you. These are all from Daydreamer Designs. I really like Kurtis Rykovich's work, and I have collected the 4 of these over the last few months, and I just realized last week that they were still in the plastic. And of course, since I realized that, they have just been driving me nuts. I want to open them so badly, and I just finished my most recent canvas last night, and so I was able to clear my table today. So we are going to look at Viola, Viridescent, Daydreamer, oops, sorry, you're probably a little crooked, and Radiate. So we'll take the plastic off, we'll look at the canvas, be very casual, we'll look at the drills. I'm not going to go through like DMC codes or anything like that. But we're just going to look at the pretty sparkly shiny things. That's what I want to do today after my day of work. So I thought I would do it with you guys. If there's anything specifically that you want to see about these canvases, just let me know. But otherwise, we're just going to look at the fun sparkle things. So let's get started. So this is Viola. We're going to start with her. Oh my gosh, if I can make my hands function. Like I said, I really like Kurtis Rykovich's work. I want so badly to be so punk rock. When I first discovered Daydreamer Designs and I saw that Kurtis was one of the most popular artists with Dreamers, I was like, oh, if he's like the most beloved one, I probably won't be super interested in what he has. And then the first time I ordered from them, I went to check out, and 2 of the 4 canvases in my cart were from Kurtis. I was like, oh, I guess I will. Oh, this is unusual. So usually their canvases, I'll see if the other ones do. Usually their canvases, oh, I'm so silly. So the canvas came in a canvas bag, but also a plastic bag inside the canvas bag. Their newer, I guess their older canvases weren't like this, but their newer canvases are soft on the back. They have a toolkit. I'm going to open it to the side like this. Oh, this one's actually purple. So I've gotten other ones that are, the tray's pink. I don't know if this is like an older kit. I don't know. Baggies, wax, standard, mostly standard things. They give you I like the size of this tray, and I like how tall the sides are, and it really lines things up. Whoops! The like ridges inside line things up pretty well. I just really don't care for like the little snap closure in the front. I mean, I still use them. I just feel like it's such a nice tray, and then you get to the front and you're like, ah. The only other thing I really want to point out about the toolkit is their little AB pen. They give you a regular pen and then an AB pen. And the AB pen, are you going to focus at all? There you go. It just has like a tiny opening instead of, oh, my fingernail's all messed up. That's good. It has just a tiny opening instead of like your normal pen. Your normal pen has a much larger opening. It's kind of hard to tell the difference. Maybe not, I don't know. So most of the time AB drills will pull your wax out, but because this opening is so small, I guess it helps a lot. I find these really effective. Okay, that's enough. Let's get to the sparkly things. There are much more thorough unboxings you can watch if you're interested. Then we'll go through the whole toolkit and all the exciting stuff. I don't need the plastic because of this lovely canvas bag. Okay. And they come wrapped with a little ribbon. Bloop. Anyway, like I was saying, I ended up falling in love with Kurtis Rykovich, and now I need all of his damsels and all of his little creatures. I don't know if you can hear my cats deciding to have an argument. Let's roll her this way. Let me get the box out of the way. I've done one of his creatures already. That's the one Kurtis Rykovich I've already done. Is his little frog. It's called the Prince. Okay. Here we go. Let's unroll her. This is Viola. Look at her little blue kitty cat. Oh my goodness. Oh, she's cute. Okay. Did you hear kitty cat? Winnie's like, what are you doing? I could have moved a few more things off of the table here. Why are you sticky? That's okay. I just want you to lay down a little bit flatter. Is that better? Sorry, crinkle alert. It's too late, I know. This is going to be a crinkly video. Wow, that did not go well at all. Try again. Okay. Oh my gosh. So this was one. I really like the little star and her moon, and of course her little kitty cat. He's sort of like a little Siamese, but where a Siamese would be tan, he's blue. But I also just love the blues and the purples. They're always just so cute. I love to make lists in my head. And so I'm always thinking like, okay, well, I'm just waiting for these to restock, and I need this one from Kurtis, I need this other one. And by the time I'm done thinking about it, like, well, if I need this, I need her sister, because a lot of times they come in pairs or trios or sets. And so finally I realized like it would be shorter to say which ones you don't want from Kurtis. And I think that's absolutely true. I guess I should turn my ceiling fan off, but don't know that I'm going to. And she's so cute. So I love, like I was saying, I love all of them. Okay, Crinkle's ready. If I can figure out how to open it. The only ones I don't desperately need are the ones where they almost always have an animal or an accessory. If the animal is too scary or like too creepy, I can pass on that. And if the damsel is holding a unicorn, she also often has a unicorn horn, and that gives me a headache. And I know that's the silliest thing to say, but it's true. Okay, ready? Crinkles. So other than those two exceptions, I will be happy to collect every single Kurtis Rykovich that there is. They released, I don't know if they released, there was the Cottage Bat that I think was last weekend, and then this weekend they're releasing Every Which Way, which is the most adorable little witch on a bicycle with her cat on the back. My gosh, they're killing me, guys. Okay, let's take a look at the drills. More crinkles. It's just going to be crinkly. These are their AB drills. I'm going to have to turn the fan off. I'm sorry. Hang on just 1 second. Okay. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 AB drills in this one. So this is just 2. We have a purple AB, sparkly shiny, and this green one. Anyway, the every which way, I was like, I can talk myself out of this. I can talk myself out of this. And then the more I looked at the image, the bicycle has a candle in the front. It's so impractical. I love it so much. They're trying to kill me. Crinkles. So many, okay, focus camera. Thank you. So both of the witches we're going to see today are round. This is, ooh, 310. Look how pretty that lavender is. Lots of purples and blues, of course. Whoop, 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 whoop. My cats are like, what are you doing? I never film on the weekday, but these had to come out of the box. And I was going to do this anyway. Might as well film it and share it with you guys. I am sorry about all the crinkles. I guess I could turn this the right side up. I really like that Dreamers sort their drills by DMC code. I find that easier when I go to kit up. I did it again. There you go. If you're interested in the DMC, maybe you can. If you're a fast reader, you could read them. I find it easier to kit up this way. Their overseas collection come in baggies instead of the little heat-sealed trains. Ooh, I really like this blue. So many good colors. Is this taking too long? Are we gonna have to go faster on the other ones? Well, I only have to turn the fan off the one time. We'll see. Where are my other ABs? Maybe they're in the middle. I don't know how I'm gonna get these back in the bag. So the only reason I didn't take these out of the plastic to start with is I think they arrived, and in my mind, I want things to be safe and sound. And I was like, well, they're safest in the plastic, and taking them out is great fun. Putting them back in is a lot of work. So I think, oh, there's my ABs. Oh my gosh. So I think I just thought, well, they'll be safest if you leave them in the plastic and you can open them tomorrow or whenever. And then I did not. AB 34. Whoa. She's gonna be so shiny. I like that Dreamer Designs follows my personal rule of sparkle, which is like, just put it everywhere. Okay. So one thing that people complain a lot about Dreamers, or that I see people complain about Dreamers, is that they don't put on the box whether it's square or round, but they do on their sticker sheet give you a square and a round sticker. So while we're unboxing these, and when I unbox mine I go ahead and take this sticker off. And we're going to put this right above her name here so that I know at a glance that she's around. She's around. Ah, there she is. I'm going to pause and try and figure out how to put these drills back in the bag, and then we're going to move on to Viridescent. That was even more difficult than I thought it would be. It wasn't pretty, but we made it work. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, sorry for the shaking. This is Viridescent, another beautiful witch with a kitty cat. Another by Kurtis Rykovich. These are all 60 by 80, by the way. And Viridescent is also round. She comes in her, I guess this is not quite canvas. It's a protective cloth, dust cloth bag. Dust bag? I don't know what it's called. That's probably not a nice word for it. Let's see if I got another purple. All my other trays have been pink lately. So let's see. My gosh, come on, fingers. Ah, she's pink. It's a girl. Questions. I have questions. Okay, we're not going to look at this again. We didn't really look at it the first time. You can go see a real unboxing if you want to look at the toolkit in depth. Oh, they're peeking out. Can you see Winnie? Winnie Binnie, are you confused by what's happening? Okay. Let's unwrap her like a gift on Christmas. Ta-da! I think she's gonna roll this away. Okay, she's gonna go this way. She's starting at the top. Oh my gosh, the potions in her hair. Here she comes. Slow roll for drama. I love her. Look at her eyes. They're so green. And her braid. The little potions in her hat were too much. And her little kitty cat. Her and her kitty cat have matching eyeballs. Oh my goodness. Whoops, sorry. That was just the box falling over. I'm not going to do a lot of canvas manipulating here. I just want it to lay a little flatter. It's pretty flat for having just come out of the box. There you go. I feel like it helps just a little bit clear. Oh, she's perfect. Ooh. All right. She has, here she is. This is her original art, or a tiny sticker of her original artwork. She's around as well, and we have 5 ABs again. Is it too much glare? I can't like manipulate the canvas and see the camera at the same time. There we go. Sorry, subpar unboxing maybe. My apologies. Okay, let's look at the drills. Ready? Crinkling noises while I figure out where. Ooh. start here. There's, looks like lots of 310. I assume a lot of her background is 310. I've already learned there's no point in trying to fold it back up the way it came, so just go however works best. Oh, what a random pretty butter. Yeah, is that butter yellow? I don't even know. I don't know what to call colors. It's very pretty. Is it pink? It's pink in my eyeballs. Oh my gosh. It's like pink in my, it's because my dining room light is behind me. Yes, it is pinkish. That's definitely yellow. Even I know that one. I know yellow. 434, 435, 436, 433, 432? No. Oh, how did I miss you? The little baby AB. Why are you not? My big head's in the way. It's a my big head is a shadow. Sparkle, baby, sparkle. That's a song I just made up. Whoa. It's a lot of drills. It's 60, only 65 total, I guess. I like when they're like, just send 10 or 12. I know this, this is probably more like, I don't know, 40 or 50, but oof, 939, 938. Aw, we broke the chain. Whoa. This is like a deep blue green. I think you can tell in the camera and with my eyeballs. Big difference as it turns out. Whoa. How many different types of black are there in this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Whenever you're ready, camera. We're in no rush. Just whenever you get around to it. Oh, so pretty. I love AB drills. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of. This is why I can't be like the kid who puts glitter glue on everything. Oh, that's a regular. I was like, why isn't it sparkling? Sparkle. This is a regular drill. It's just a, he's like, I'm doing my best with sparkling as much as I can. Anyway, I would put glitter glue on everything if I could. Sometimes. Oh, so many great colors. Okay, let's put her round sticker on her box. Oh my gosh. We can do it. We're halfway. It's a marathon. Okay, don't cover her name. I also had to. Okay. There she is. All right, I'm going to put Viridescent back, and we're going to move on to our mermaids. We're all done with the witches and their kitty cats. move on to the mermaids. Up next, we have the lovely Daydreamer. Again, 60 by 80. I did realize as I was putting Viridescent away that I was just talking about how much I love that Dreamer Designs organizes their drills by DMC number. But of course, I'm just throwing them back in. I'm not throwing them back in, but I'm squeezing them back in whatever order I can get them in. Let's see, did I get pink? I think Viola must have been an older kit, but let's see. Oh, I got pink. It's a girl again. Or a boy, if it were 1800. Okay. Anyway, not that I'm just throwing them in willy-nilly, but I am packing them back in whatever, or I'm not putting them back in any particular order. So it was very nice of them. And I love that they put them in DMC order, but now that I'm doing this little unboxing and then shoving them back in truly any order seems a little silly. Okay. The name's always at the top. So we'll start her up here. There we go. Look at her orca friends. Killer whale, killer whale. I love her. My gosh. She is a square drill canvas. Sorry, I know there are better ways to flatten these out. I don't want to take too much time doing it when we kind of get the idea early on. Oops, sorry. Let's see. Hang on. Oh my gosh. Infinitely. Was that infinitely worse or infinitely better? We're really struggling with this one. She's glary. There we go. She is lovely. I adore her. Here's another orca down here. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you can see her very well. Maybe I'll take the camera off of the stand and show you guys a little better. We got another orca friend. So I think if you look at her beautiful little original image, you see she's gold and it doesn't quite show up in the canvas the way it is now. I think it will once the drills are down. Because this is a square, the drills are going to cover the entire canvas. So I'm not really concerned that the colors are not quite right at this point, because they will be once the drills are down. Sorry about the glare. Let's see. She's just so pretty. The second mermaid that I'll show you, which is Radiate. The second mermaid is the one I picked first. And the long, long fingers is actually what got my attention first, because they're so weird and creepy and lovely. I mean, all mermaids. I mean, I have lots of mermaids in my collection now. I have lots of witches and fairies. I have lots of cute mermaids. And just like the weird long fingers was so delightful. And then, of course, the marine life around her. It took me a long time. I ordered Radiate, and then I guess a week or two later, I ordered Daydreamer because I feel like they are sisters. There's actually a third one in the same style, and she has narwhals. Her name is Emanate. If I find that I have the skill, I will put a picture up. Emanate has been discontinued. I am looking for her. I'm not desperately searching for her. I have seen her a couple of times. I will grab her as I've seen her a couple of times on D-stash groups. I'll grab her when I see her at the right time. But I do want to grab Emanate so that I can kind of complete the trio of sisters. Anyway, once I grabbed whichever one I grabbed first, Radiate, I guess, I put it in the cart and then I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was like, why? I was thinking about her chest and I was like, why do I have this image of this mermaid stuck in my head? And I thought about it for a long time. And I was looking at the image again on the website and I finally realized it's because she doesn't have a shell bra like all mermaids do. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen another mermaid that didn't have a shell bra. She's a fish, right? She's half fish, so she has fish scales, which makes sense. I just love her. She's very green and yellow themed. We'll see that Radiate is more blue and gray. Okay, let's get to the crinkly part. Wow, extra crinkles because I can't see or find anything. Yeah, see all these. Is this every green that's ever existed? Incredible. All right. Oh, I didn't count. I think there are 5 ABs here too. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 ABs. And I think I've already said this, but both of the mermaids are square drills. So I have worked with Dreamer squares before. The prince, the frog that I did was a square. I know previous versions of Dreamer designs, people had maybe some issues with the squares, but I just started working with Dreamer Designs kits this year. And I know this is like version 3 that they're on, and I haven't had any issues. I think they're lovely. They snap together really well. If anything, the grid is very tight. I had seen some reviews from previous years where people said the grid wasn't tight enough. And when I was working on the prints, I was like, ooh, it's almost like they were offended that you guys said that. They were like, oh, our grid's not tight enough? How about this? How do you feel about this? Oh, I love it. I like the snap. I like they pop together like that. There is another mermaid available on Dreamer by Kurtis, Miss Macaroon. She's out of stock. I'm waiting for her as well. I feel like she's more of the standard damsel. I feel like she's not a sister to Daydreamer and Radiate. I feel like she's more of a standard damsel. She has a little hippo with her. It's weird that I know that. Maybe it's not weird, but listen, when I decide I love something, moderation, never heard of her. Okay. Come on. Anyway, can't wait for Miss Macaroon to come back in stock. All of them. I love them all. Like I said, unless there's a few where like the creatures are a little bit scary to me. And then the girls with unicorn horns. But that's not a Kurtis thing. There's also Jeremiah Kettner, who's an artist that I really love as well. He does a lot of like Japanese inspired pastel images, and he has some art with Diamond Art Club where the girl has a unicorn horn. And I can't do it. It's like hard to look at. I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with me. People love that image too. It's mostly me. I'm the problem. So, yeah. It's by Kurtis Rykovich, and she doesn't have a unicorn horn. There's a good chance I'm a big fan, and I am just waiting for a good excuse to add it to my cart. One of the many things I love about Dreamers, and one of the reasons I've been able to add so many to my stash so quickly, is that they have very generous sales very frequently. I'm filming this Thursday evening before Memorial Day weekend. I am sure they will have another one, and I'm sure I will purchase another Rykovich damsel. I love them so much. So, ooh, sorry guys. Earthshake. I love AB drills. Ooh. I'm always surprised when the next one's not an AB drill. Oh, where'd they go? Oh, I like this one a lot. I like them all a lot. Oh, I love them so much. Oh, all of these plus the canvas is going to give us Daydreamer. Excuse me, she's gorgeous. And another braid. I feel like a lot of his have braids. Okay, she is a square diamond, so let's put her square. Where did I put her box? Oh, she's right here. Okay, I'm going to pack this all up in non-DMC order, even though I love Dreamer for putting them in DMC order. And then we are going to finish with Radiate. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. We'll be right back. All right, friends, last but not least, this is Radiate. She is the one that convinced me to be obsessed with the Mermaid Trio. Let's get her open. Again, 60 by 80 by the great Kurtis Rykovich. A true genius. All right. I love her just as much as the other ones. I'm just tired. Let's see. I think it's pink. Can you see? I can't see. Tulip, what are you doing, baby? Pink. I still got one purple. That's exciting, though. All right. Here we go. It's so fun. It never gets old every time. Let's see. Radiate at the top. All right. Ooh, she's rolly. So many purples. I don't remember if I said Radiate was more blue. I was obviously mistaken. I think Emanate must be like blue and green or something. I'm gonna roll her backwards since she's so curled up. Come on, darling. Wow, this is really not rolling. There we go. Squeezy, squeezy, squeeze. Squeezy, squeezy, squeeze. All right, let's try again. I'm confident I mentioned a color scheme earlier, and I am confident I was very wrong in whatever I said. Radiate is purple. She's gorgeous. So she was the first one I saw, like I said, the long fingers. Let me show you on the little sticker. The original artwork. Her long, long fingers. It's so weird and cool. Sorry to focus on your breasts as well, Radiate. My fault. It's where your fingers are. Move my chair. Let's see if we can earth shake. Get you guys a little less glare here. She's so pretty. So just like Daydreamer, she has some marine life around her. She has whales though, instead of, I think they're gray whales, maybe blue whales. She's got one here, and one, I think there's one here. Yes, he's like breaching backwards here. And then I think we've got one here as well. So she is another. I love the idea of the marine life. So like I said, I do know I've gotten the color schemes backwards or maybe completely wrong, but I do know that Emanate has the narwhals. Radiate has the whales. And then Daydreamer has the orcas, the killer whales. I hope you guys got an okay look. Again, no shell bra. She's just fish scales. It makes perfect sense. But it took me like 2 days. I was thinking about it for like 2 days. What is the problem here? Why can't I figure this out? What is so different about her besides her creepy fingers? We've got an LZ. I have no idea what LZ stands for. I'm sure it's I know it's a special drill of some kind. I just meant I don't know what specific. We'll find out when we go through them. So we've got an LZ drill, whatever that is, and then 3 AB drills. So exciting. Let's take a look. I love Crinkle Time. One of the I'm not going to assume that everyone's watched every moment of content on my channel, but that cannot be I'm sure that's not the only bag of 310. But I have talked before about how being a crafter or any type of hobbyist also makes you a collector. And one of the genius things about Kurtis Rykovich's work, at least on his part as an artist, is that, I mean, I lots of artists do this, but a lot of his work come in series, and Dreamer Designs, it seems like licenses them in series. So I have a hard time once I fell in love with Radiate. Well, then I have to have her sister, Daydreamer, right? And even though Emanate, the one with the narwhals, was not necessarily one that spoke to me to start with, I need to complete the collection, of course. So it's so smart. So many crinkles today. Oh, that's like a, well, I have to look. Yeah, it's like a, so bright. Emanate doesn't have a narwhal horn though. Just the narwhals. So I'm safe. I can get Emanate without getting a headache. But I have the same problem with other works. I mean, I think everyone does when you find an artist you really like and you want to collect everything. But especially, I feel like when I get one and I feel like, oh, well, I need her sister, or I need, you know, this is obviously like, I don't know, they sort of come to life for me. And I think, here's the rest of the 310s that I was talking about. 310 is true black, I guess. But they sort of come to life for me. And then I think, well, I can't leave her without her. She needs to have her sister with her. And then I end up getting another box on my doorstep. And I'm like, well, why did I do that? I'm like, well, because she needed her sister with her, obviously. So silly. But so fun. It's so fun to collect them all. And they just keep coming, like I said. Got more Kurtises coming. And then there was another really cute one I saw today from Dreamer. I don't remember who it was. I can always remember so many things. Trying to forget most of it today. I did have lunch with a really good friend. It was really nice. Like, so much of being an adult is being like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen each other in so long. And then once you finally get together, you're like, we should do this more often. And then you may or may not actually do it more often. Here's our LZ. Is that right? Yeah. LZ looks to me like a crystal drill. So pretty. It's a purple AB. I like that. Oh, and I like a lilac AB. Lavender? Lilac? Whatever. Light purple? I'll stick with light purple. I really shouldn't give them pretty names. I'm going to be wrong every time. Describe them as light or dark, and then the color you learned in kindergarten, Emily. Don't go any further than that. You're going to be wrong. Oh, what is that? I like that. Seafoam. There you go. That's Radiate. Oh, she's going to be so pretty. 66 colors. So I think they've all been roughly 65, 60. I know Daydreamer was 65, I think, 66. They've all been in that range. That's not bad. All right, let's put her square sticker on. Beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have specific questions or I went through something too fast about I guess like a specific canvas that you wanted to see, I can go through something more specifically. I hope you enjoyed this. I think I already said that. I really enjoyed going through these. I've been waiting several days now to go through them once I realized that I hadn't actually taken them out of the box. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I did that. I hope you guys have a good evening. If you're watching this before Memorial Day weekend, please have a very safe weekend, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.